Whispers of Time, inspiring stories from the passage of time. Time. Perhaps it's something we all feel clearly, yet can't grasp, can't control. Time passes, carrying with it stories, marks that sometimes we fail to notice. But have you ever wondered whether the whispers of time can guide us to live better, to make bolder decisions, or not? Every step in our life can become a part of the whispers of time. Time, with all its mystery and enigma, can unveil stories that make us pause, reflect, and sometimes change. The decisions that seem small can change the very course of history. In today's video, I want to take you on a journey through 3 special stories in history. These stories are not just events that happen, but they are the whispers of time, lessons that time wants us to learn, so that we may live more meaningfully in this life. The first story, Julius Caesar and the decision to cross the Rubicon in the winter of 49 BC, when Julius Caesar stood at the banks of the Rubicon River. He was not simply facing a small river. He was standing before a crossroads of history. The Rubicon was not just a river, it became a symbol of change. Caesar's decision to cross the Rubicon was not just a military one, but also a historically significant political decision. At the time, Rome was still a republic, with power divided between various institutions. However, Caesar, who had risen to prominence as a powerful military leader, was viewed with suspicion by the Roman Senate. They feared Caesar would pose a threat to the republic. His decision became a historical turning point: to march towards Rome with his army or turn back and face prosecution. Crossing the Rubicon, this phrase became a symbol of irreversible decisions, of choosing a path and going forward despite the consequences. Caesar chose to cross the Rubicon, leading his army into a civil war that was unavoidable, which eventually opened the door to the Roman Empire. Caesar's resolve changed not only the history of Rome, but also shaped the political structure of the Western world. What can we learn from this decision? Sometimes, in order to achieve something great, we need the courage to face risks and move past our hesitation, not just to reach our own goals, but to change the course of history itself. The second story, Albert Einstein and the theory of relativity. Albert Einstein's life is not just a story of science, but also a vivid example of challenging the limits of human thought. In the 20th century, Einstein's theory of relativity completely changed how we understand the universe. But few know that behind the complex equations and theoretical research, there was a moment, a decision that Einstein had to make within himself. Before Einstein published his theory of relativity, scientists believed time was absolute, a flow that couldn't be altered. But Einstein dared to think differently. He proved that time wasn't a fixed concept. It could change depending on the speed of an object and the effects of gravity. Einstein invented the concept of time dilation, which means that time could slow down for objects moving at high speeds. This was a major breakthrough in how we perceive the world around us. And more importantly, it showed that he was willing to discard centuries-old beliefs to open the door to a new frontier of science. The theory of relativity didn't just change science. It made us think about time in a completely new way. We are no longer just living in a continuous stream of time. We might even be affecting it ourselves. This is a profound lesson about creativity and the power of thinking outside the box. There are no limits to what we can achieve if we dare to challenge what others consider immutable. During British rule in India, Gandhi chose a different path. He fought not with violence, but with patience and determination. One of his most famous strategies was the Salt March, where Gandhi and thousands of Indians marched hundreds of kilometers to protest the British salt tax. This was not just a protest against taxes. It was a powerful message about freedom and justice. Gandhi taught us that in struggles, perseverance and consistency can overcome even the most oppressive forces. He not only won independence for India, but also inspired civil rights movements worldwide, from Martin Luther King Jr.'s civil rights campaign to Nelson Mandela's struggle in South Africa. The lesson that Gandhi left us is this: we can change the world not with violence, but through perseverance, integrity, and belief in the values we protect. Reflections on these historical stories, the three stories we've just heard, all have one thing in common. They are monumental decisions, turning points in history, made not for fame, but for the higher ideals each of these individuals pursued. These decisions are not just a part of history. They are vivid lessons about courage, determination, and the importance of facing challenges head-on. We don't need to be great figures in history to make a difference. Each of us can become a part of the whispers of time. The decisions we make in our daily lives, whether big or small, can have long-lasting effects. So, have you ever asked yourself, in your own life, what have you done to become a part of the whispers of time? What decisions in your life have changed the direction of your own journey and those around you? Perhaps every time we face a crossroads in life, we are given an opportunity to make history ourselves. Do you believe time can really be changed, or are we just small parts in its endless flow? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Do you have any stories that you believe could change history? And do you think time itself can be altered? I hope this script will effectively convey the deep messages and inspiration you want to share with your friends. Have you ever listened to the whispers of time, the subtle, profound sounds carrying timeless wisdom? At Whispers of Time, we bring you stories that transcend eras, where each tale serves as a bridge connecting you to the depths of knowledge and emotion. Our journey is not only about exploring the beauty of Buddhist philosophy, but also uncovering inspirational stories from cultures and histories across the world. Each video is an adventure into inner peace, enlightenment, and the transformative power of compassion. Let these whispers help you pause amidst life's rush, listen to your heart, and find the strength to move forward. Don't forget to hit subscribe to ensure you never miss a moment, and join us in spreading the values of love, wisdom, and serenity.